how would you recommend somebody go about combining body weight with weights, or just doing bodyweight training as well?
So the number one strategy would be doing calisthenics for all your compounds and then finishing with weights for isolation. So a pull day would be front lever pulls through full range of motion, pull-ups, rows, and then finishing with weighted bicep curls. Then say for a push day, I'd do something like handstand push-ups, I'd do dips, push-ups, and then finishing with weighted tricep extensions and lateral raises with weights, just to plug those gaps in there. Number two is you can mix calisthenics and weights in every workout. So this can be however your heart desires. You can have a compound movement for calisthenics followed by a compound for weights. So we can do a handstand push-up, we can go into a bench press, and then we can finish with some tricep extensions with body weight, and then we can do a lateral raise for the shoulders.
So it's a bit more loose there in terms of the ordering. And you still try to hit similar kind of rep ranges across the board, like that, I don't know, 5 to 15-ish rep target.
Yeah, that's a great guideline for biasing more towards hypertrophy.
So that's the first two principles. What's your third method?
You can alternate the workouts within a week. So you can do calisthenics only for the first upper session, weights only for the second one, and just alternating between those. So the good thing about this is you can really focus in on doing one at a time, but it's still within your training plan. So you're doing it within a week, calisthenics only, weights only, rinse and repeat. I just find that is a more instant gratification way of training. If it's an upper session, then you have a rest of 48 hours and you repeat that workout again. Just doing different muscle groups between each session. Maybe a pull and then a push, a pull, push. Number 4, and is really enjoyable, is starting with weights, finishing with calisthenics.
So flipping the first one on its head.
That's it, yeah. So you are doing the big movements with weights, compound, and then you're finishing with the compound movement with body weight. So you fully exhaust the muscles, say with like heavy bent over rows, lat pull downs, face pulls, and then you can finish with pull-ups, body weight rows. It's just getting a lot of stimulus from those easy bodyweight exercises. When you're fatigued from the weights, it almost makes them like hyper stimulative.
And I would guess, like, within all these 4 different methods, there's certain benefits and drawbacks.
What suits your goals, understanding that you can get some of both worlds, but you won't get the best. There's a reason why people that just do calisthenics are the best at calisthenics. People that, for example, just use purely optimal bodybuilding techniques, machines, free weights, isolation, on average are bigger than people that just do high rep bodyweight exercise. But understanding that is freeing, knowing that you can combine both. It's enjoyable, you're gonna get some of both sides. And I honestly think it's a great way to train for hypertrophy.
Me too.
For me, the sustainability of having exercise options, it's really fun. Like if you were to only do weights or only do calisthenics, you're shortchanging the potential for movement patterns.
Yes.
Don't worry, I've spent 17 years figuring out what actually works so that you don't have to. Click the link down below to get my hybrid program. I'll show you exactly what to do and coach you through the whole thing.